ay tatakbo rin sa edad namin. But it's a love story. It's a love story na nasa edad namin. Hindi kami magbabata-bataan. And at the same time, what's important is istorya to ng mga OFWs na nasa Japan. And I'd like to say thank you also to Sir Raja. Salamat po, Ma'am Weng. Maraming salamat po. Sabi nga ni Yet po na nagtiwala sa amin para kunin kami for this particular movie. So it's a very, very good comeback for me after 7 years. Yeah, 7 years na hindi visible sa show business. Thank you, Yet po.
Ate B, this is a love story for all seasons.
Yes! I love you, Mario. Yes, perfect. The love story for all seasons. And I think yung team namin ni Yet po, talagang team for all seasons.
Okay, yeah.
And we're very thankful sa trust. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, with your indulgence, Melba, we just want a few words from Rajan and Buena. No? Bakit niyo tinanggap itong project na to, Rajan? Who was responsible for this?
Well, as far as I was concerned, it was over coffee with Joed Serrano.
Okay.
And I told him that, Joed, what do you think about doing a movie? Because between me and Joed, there's always been concerts and concerts. So we've been together in so many concerts. So he said, movie production? I said, yeah. And I heard there's a lady named Reggie Magno who I'm supposed to meet in 1 hour. And she said that she's going to get together mukhang nandyan na Vilma Santos and Christopher De Leon. And Joed said, Raja, tumakbo ka na. Don't even think twice. You have the best in Philippine movies. So, you know, that's... I just went and I told Red, let's do it.
Very good, very good. Okay. Buena. Filmanian ka, di ba?
And the opportunity actually came upon a friend from Middle East who would like to produce a Filipino movie.
Yes.
And they want me to network them to local, producers or networks or what, so on and so forth. So we tried to have meetings with them, and I was always there in the meeting. And they indulged me into, disregard this kind of movie and business, and the fact that, Reg has been a friend way back 20 years plus or so. And I know that industry is ailing, the movie industry is ailing, and I told her, let's go for a coffee. And I would like to help the industry. Actually, it's ailing. We want to give, support to the employment of this industry with our backup support from Middle East. But it ended up, Rajan, we would like to do this movie. We have a good concept. Someone has come up with us with a good concept, and our Middle East investors are not yet ready. Why don't we do it, since the concept is good, the story is good, and we are leading to Miss B and Christopher De Leon comeback. So I said, I think this will be a good start to do a film, diverting into both our other businesses. First time to produce a movie with these two bankable stars, and well known. I think it will be a good start. And let's sit down with Reg and with the actors if they are ready to do this with us. Let's go for it.
Okay. Thank you so
how
much.
it started.
Thank you so much, Buena. Ate V, gusto ko lang sabihin, you are at your most beautiful now.
Wow.
So, nandito lang kami.
I love you, Mario. Thank you. Love you, Mario. Thank you.
Thank you, Kuya Mario. Our next question will come from Janice Navida, editor of Bulgar.
Hi po, good afternoon. Ate B, ayan, we're so excited for this movie kasi sabi mo kanina, 7 years kang hindi gumawa. And every time na may interview ka, tinatanong, ano bang movie makakapagpabalik sa'yo para makagawa ka? So among all the movies na pinresent sa'yo, sinabi mo nga na dahil na mismo yung tambalan nyo. But aside from that, are there any reasons kung bakit ito yung movie na tinanggap mo sa lahat ng mga ino-offer sa'yo?
Kasi in the first place, since medyo matagal akong nawala sa industry, syempre, let's face it, nakakanibago. But when this was offered to me, and then nalaman ko, it's a very simple love story, pero napakalalim. And then, again, if I may reiterate, plus the fact na it's going to be Christopher De Leon. So, malaking plus factor sa akin yon. And then, nasa isip ko rin, kukunan pa namin sa Japan. Ibig ko sabihin, yung visual, definitely malaking itutulong nun sa pelikula. Kaya lang, talagang aalis muna kami at medyo magbabakasyon, maantala yung mga trabaho dito. Pero since we're looking forward to have a good film, we're willing to go there and shoot there and work in Japan. Kasi yung visual ang habol namin doon, plus love story with all the cherry blossoms and parang ang ganda-gandang makita, ang ganda-gandang mapanood. So yun ang naging isang malaking plus factor why I said yes, na ito na muna ang gusto ko munang gawin. And perfect timing kasi, perfect timing.
Pero ito na ba yung nag-signify na dire-diretso ka na uli at TV sa paggawa ng movies at iiwanan mo na ang politics?
Hindi ko po alam. Mr. Raja, hindi ko po alam. Hindi po ako nakaplano talaga. Even the time when they asked me to run for Senate, the last election, I said no. Kasi talaga po, sa totoo lang, hindi ko alam ang gagawin ko noon dahil natakot ako sa COVID. It's really hard to be 35 and gorgeous. So, medyo mag-iingat-ingat ka na dahil medyo yung immune system mo hindi na ganun kalakas. So, yun ang nag-ano sa akin na teka muna, pahinga ka muna. But, I'm very thankful kasi even almost 7 years hindi ako nakagawa ng pelikula sa industry. Wina-welcome pa rin ako. Alam mo, ibig ko sabihin, with all the offers, and I'm really very, very thankful with all the blessings. So, this is going to be the start. So, I want it really to be a good one. And
Start with your senatorial campaign.
no. Movie career. And, with Yetbo pa, so I feel so comfortable with Boyet. So, alam ko it's going to be a very, very good, simple love story. Plus may visual pa kami. With all the blessings na dumarating, with all the endorsers and the movie offers, I'm really very, very thankful. Salamat sa tiwala. Ang sarap ng pakiramdam na hanggang ngayon may tiwala pa rin. Thank you. Salamat.
Buhay na buhay pa rin ng love team.
Buhay pa rin yung love team.
Si Sir Boyet naman, gusto ko lang din marinig yung reaction niya na excited si Miss Vilma Santos sa Balitambalan mo after a long time.
Pangarap ko yan, actually. Pangarap ko yan. Ang totoo niyan, merong concept kaibigan ko, si Director Rado Peru. And then you were just talking about the concept, and I was like thinking the first partner I would like want to work with again. Sabi ko, bagay dito si Vilma Santos. Sabi ko, like, this is going to be good for her. Pero hindi, sa akin lang, it was like, I was talking to myself, and they were like, thinking of sino. Like, eventually, talagang, this is for us. This movie is for us. Hindi ko naman binanggit talaga sa kanila, but like, wow, pumayag si V. Reggie Magno asked her if we could do this when she read the material, and nalaman niya that we were going to be shooting in Japan. It was 90%, 95% of the movie will be in Japan. We'll be seeing, I play a farmer, and who, like the crops there are so beautiful, like even bell peppers and corn and everything. Everything is, really perfect there. So Sabi ko, magandang material to and hopefully tanggapin ni V. And when she read the material, she said yes, and here we are. Here we are. Thank God.
And of course, dahil reunion project po ito, I'm sure mag-reminisce kayo ng mga nakaraan. So, gusto ko lang balikan, TV, Sir Boyet, kung ano po yung mga memorable moments nyo before na gusto nyo i-reminisce ngayong magsushoot uli kayo ng movie. Yung sa pagkakakilala nyo po sa isa't isa noon.
It's just, we're very, very comfortable with each other. I don't know if it's the chemistry that we have. Kasi that's why sabi ko nga, una kong inoohan din ito. Kasi dahil 7 years, maninibago ako definitely. But with Boyet, kasi si Boyet, magsasalita pa lang alam ko na. Alam mo yung sabihin, o pag nag-dialogue siya, parang pag nag-dialogue siya, o meron siyang sinabi, let's say in a scene, parang alam ko na kagad siya sagutin. Basta't alam ko lang yung character ko, parang alam ko na. Parang it's just, I feel so comfortable and I think itong team namin will help me a lot para buhayin uli yung medyo natulog kong career and acting siguro. Yeah, even the movie industry. Na-miss ko rin kasi yung movie industry. So, alam nyo, hindi po madali na alam mo yung mag-shooting ka uli, haharap ka uli sa camera, ito press con uli na mga ganito. It's been a while for almost 24 years na medyo talagang nag-hibernate ako talaga because I concentrated more as a public servant. Talaga na-miss ko, but wala akong magagawa since pinagkatiwalaan ako. Wala akong choice but to focus more and give more priority as a public servant. So, siguro ito, yung sa amin ni Yetbo, associate director siya rito aside kay Direk Rado and Direk Rommel. Si Yetbo ay mag-associate director. So, sabi ko, ay, sorry. Kasi sabi ko, Yet, maging director ka rin kasi alam ko matutulungan niya ako para ma-motivate ulit. It's not easy, believe me. Para akong naninibago po. Talaga, parang makakaarte pa ba ako? But with Boyet, which I feel so comfortable and sanay, palagay ko matutulungan ako ni Yet po. Yun. Yun ang maaalala ko definitely.
Sir Boyet, ano kaya?
A lot of memorable films and yung mga memories of doing all the movies together, like, you know, working with Ishmael Bernal, our national artist. Yeah, we did Broca movies. And then, tsaka yung Eddie Garcia, yun yung mga really big hits. And of course, she won the Grand Slam sa movie namin sa Relasyon. That was memorable.
With your help.
Oh, that was like, we were like enjoying it. Memorable stuff like, lagi namin pinag-uusapan to. Especially Ismael Bernal would ask us to improvise. Film pa nun, hindi pa yung mga digital camera natin. Very precious yung film na yun para mag-improvise. You don't improvise using that unless, you know, you're like Hollywood and all that. But that's very precious. Karamihan ng mga director, mga producers, pag nag-take 5 na yung artista, nagro-rosaryo na sila.
Gastos yun, gastos.
Gastos yun.
Sa film, oh.
Short gastos yun. But, you know, we did a lot of that improvisation and because yun nga, sinasabi ni Vilma, magsasalita pa lang ako alam niya na sasabihin ko and then, pag nag-react siya, alam ko na mapapagramdaman ko and we would have that pure chemistry when we do scenes, and hopefully it's still here, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's why when Vilma asked me to be the associate director, I will be like overseeing the artistic side of the whole movie. So I intend it to be a visual feast, aside from the very important storyline. And there's a little singing, and there's a little, no, she'll be dancing, but hindi yung dancing lang kaagad. No, it's going to be like she's in a club and enjoying, and then they will be, something like that. But parang it's going to be a visual feast. It's going to be very entertaining. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be coming from the heart, and then the audience, the people who will watch it, will feel it. Yun ang importante. Being the associate director, this is going to be one of the memorable ones. One of my memorable movies that I will be doing with Vilma Santos.
Yan, dual role pala kayo dito, sir. Actor and associate director.
Kaming dalawa, yes.
Yung last question ko na lang po to the producers. Kasi, if I'm not mistaken, natanong po dati si Mr. Joe Serrano kung possible din ba yung reunion movie ni na Ate V and Ate Guy for Mare. So, is it possible din po ba na magsama-sama sa isang movie si Sir Boyet, si Ate V, si Ate Guy? Or pwede rin isama na natin si Tirso Cruz III?
I think given the right concept and story, why not?
Ayun, willing po kayo i-produce.
Yes, if the concept and the story is good, yes.
Ayan, Ate V, kayo din po.
Yes. Yeah, always talagang, especially sa, let's face it, itong grupong ito na binanggit mo, ma'am, hindi na kami, we're not getting any younger. So, kung meron man kaming gagawin na magkakasama, I guess kailangan may perfect script for us. Para hindi naman kami maasiwa, and at the same time, yung audience hindi maasiwa sa amin. And I'm very particular with that. I'm very particular with that. Yung nasa edad na, hindi yung nagpapakute, hindi. Kasi 35 na nga eh.
Ang galing, first time po sana mangyayari yun, no?
Yeah.
Kayong apat sa isang movie.
Membro kayo ng CWL.
Yeah, no? First time with people, with Ate Guy, and you and me, no? Yeah, but just in case, first time.
Ayan. Thank you so much po. And good luck.
Thank you, Janice. Kiko Squadro of
Thank you, Miss Janice.
Push.com as a question. Kiko.
Hello po, kay Ate V po. Hello po. Tanong ko lang po, paano po kayo, kasi po medyo matagal po kayong medyo nagpahinga po sa pagtatrabaho po sa showbiz. Paano po kayo magpe-prepare ngayon?
Kaya ito yung pinili ko. Ito muna, no? Kasi I know kailangan ko ng konting push and at the same time motivation para mabalik ko lang yung sarili ko ba. Kasi alam ko maninibago ako kasi aarte ka na naman. That's why I chose this kasi alam ko with Boyet, I will feel more comfortable. And then alam ko the motivation and the guidance sa team namin will be a big, big help. That's why I chose this. So alam ko, mag-uumpisa ko uli. Pero it's a very simple but deep love story. So, hindi ito yung mabigat na mabigat pa. Ang akin lang, maano lang ba? Alam mo yung sabihin, maumpisahan lang uli. You know, para mabalik lang yung ano. Pero yung enthusiasm is there. It's just, matanggal lang yung kalawang. Parang ganun. Matagal din kasi ako hindi nag-shoot talaga eh. My last movie nga was 2016. So, almost 7 years. Almost 7 years.
Ano po yung sa mga excited po kasi, paano po nyo i-describe yung story ng pelikula? May ano po ba, mas heavy drama po ba, iyakan, paano po?
No, it's going to be light. It's going to be romantic. It's going to talk about adult, relationships. It's going to be as like I was saying a while ago. It's going to be a visual feast, and we have a very good storyline. It's going to be romantic. No, it's going to be really romantic. We have music. That's why the title is "When I Met You." You know the song?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the title of the song. And if you listen to the song, listen really hard to the lyrics of the song, the story. It will tell you the story of what we're going to do.
Yes. Sir,
So it's going to be romantic.
yes. Sir, medyo mas matagal po ata tayong magpupunta. Yung 90% po ng movie sa Japan po i-debate. Nakapag-ipon na po ba kayo ng episode sa Batang Quiapo?
Kanina na ako natapos. Yes. Yes, I was able to talk to Direct Coco Martin. And sabi niya, Tito, go ahead. But he needs more. That's why I've been like taping itong mga nakaraan araw just to bank up mga sequences that they will show while I'm away. Thank you for asking.
Thank you
Eh,
po.
kanina lang natapos.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Salamat.
Thank you, Kiko. Salamat. Our next question will come from Rachel Shasha of PEP.
Good afternoon po. Kasi since yung story po nitong movie ay tungkol sa romance, kilig, kayo po in your personal experience, ano po sa tingin nyo yung nakakapag-maintain ng kilig sa isang marriage like yours na talagang matagal na rin po for Miss Vilma and Sir Christopher?
Si Mel, ano ba ka nag-music do pakat? Hindi ito tinirin.
Ako, sa experience ako, don't give your all. Palagay ko kailangan may misteryo pa din. You really have to make your relationship exciting. May mga pinaniniwalaan ako, baka naman it's working, kaya tumatagal yung relationship. I believe kasi, mag-iwan ka ng mystery. Huwag naman porky, let's say, asawa mo na, you give your all, kahit ano na itsura mo. Of course not. You still have to take care of yourself. Meron ka pa rin dapat itago para sa sarili mo. Respeto mo na yon sa sarili mo. At the same time, pag may respeto ka sa sarili mo, mas mararamdaman yun ng partner mo. Okay? So you love each other, but I guess sa akin, misteryo and respect. Once the respect is there, everything follows. You will learn to love, you will learn to understand everything, magbibigay, ganun. I think, akin lang yun.
Miss Vilma, ano po
Ewan ko sa'yo yan.
ano po yung example ng misteryo?
Misteryo! Okay, gusto mo, sample.
Para po may tips.
As much as possible, hindi kayo sabay na nagpupunta sa banyo. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't expose yourself sa hindi magandang itsura. I mean, it should be a private thing. Kahit nasabihin mong asawa mo na siya, you don't expose yourself like that. So, iwan mo yung sa iyo na, you know what I mean? That's one perfect example. Ayoko yung nasa banyo na nakikita kayo ng, na hindi magandang tignan. Ayoko yun.
sariling oras po talaga, no? Para-
Yes, tsaka mag-iiwan ka ng konting misteryo and privacy sa buhay mo. Hindi porke asawa mo na, you'll feel comfortable. I don't think, no, hindi ko kinasanayan yun. Yun.
Ang galing. Thank you po.
Okay.
Si Sir Christopher po.
Yung romance, yung being romantic or like has to be there always kahit na may edad ka na. The guy should always like be aware or sometimes be like romantic to your partner, no? Like every so often you give her flowers, every so often you go out on a date. Hindi naman kayo magde-date, upo kayo sa kakain kayo sa labas tapos hindi naman kayo mag-uusap. Hindi ganon. You have to also be funny. You have to be creative also in your being romantic. Di ba? You have to be creative. Yeah, di ba? Creative. Also, kailangan nandun pa rin yung funny bone when you're older, or you have to be exciting at the same time. You have to be adventurous all at the same time. You have to have almost similar wants and likes, and you have like kailangan adventurous kayo pareho. You would travel the world together and all that. Those are the stuff that makes it really solid.
If I may butt in, huwag kang maging stagnant. Huwag kang maging stagnant, di ba? Tsaka nagkataon pareho kami ni Boy at Scorpio.
Ano
Yeah,
po ibig sabihin nun? May alam mo na nagsabi.
Well, Scorpio is the most passionate zodiac sign.
Wow, okay. Yun po pala. Ay, thank you po sa inyong magandang insights. Ako, last question ko po. Dahil matagal na rin po kayong magkaibigan, may time po ba na napatunayan nyo sa isa't isa yung friendship po ninyo? Or kung humingi man ng advice, or kung ano man po yung nagawa ninyo sa isa't isa na nakita nyo na kaibigan ko talaga ito?
Ever since kasi, of course, nauna si Vilma, child actor pa lang, I would see them already. So, the respect would be always there. When I started, she was already Vilma Santos. When I started, my first movie was Tinimbang Ka ang Ngunit Kulang. And then, the respect that I had to, the respect that should be there. And then, all at the same time, we've been like, the second movie we did was like a big hit. So, tumuloy-tuloy na yun. And then, yung being just like working together, knowing the nuances and all that, parang, she's my best friend when it comes to like, working together and all at the same time. I think kaya sinasabi ni Vilma right now that she wanted me to be the associate director. It's just because she would trust me in stuff like this. And it's not just going to be me. We're going to talk about every scene during the shoot. We will talk about the scene. We will talk about. I would know what the angle would be, and then what the scene how it should go. But of course, we have directors. We're not going to, count them out. But we have Romel Pinesa and Rado Peru who will be executing all of them. But we will be I will be, and then Vilma will be behind it. So, yung respect na yun as artists, nandun eh. As artists, I can say this now, we know each other very well. Yun yung ano ko. Actually, not as politician, but as artists, we're like, yes, we're like best friends there. So, this will come out, I think, and hopefully, by the grace of God, yeah, this will be okay. This will be a very good one. It's going to be a very, very good one. All right.
No, I mean, kasi the love story for this, When I Met You, the scenes that we're going to do, I think, no, will be very sensitive. Sensitive in a way kasi we'll be doing a love story na hindi kami dapat magpa-cute. Pero dapat, yung manonood, may in love. Yung ganun ba? Alam mo yung ganung classic movie? Hindi madali yun. Kasi hindi naman kami 21 years old. Hindi kami 21 years old. But ang gusto naming targetin ni Yetbo at ng mga director namin, si Direk Rado at Direk Rommel, ay a love story na nababagay sa amin, and when you watch it, you will fall in love. Sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, may pag-asa pa.
Okay, salamat po. Thank you, Queen. May question lang po ako, Ate V and Sir Boyet. Melba.
Yes, Melba.
Oo. Ang OFW kasi sila yung sinasabing bayani ng ating mensahe. Okay. Dahil po gaganap po kayo mga OFW po dito, ano po yung mensaheng gusto mo po iparating sa ating mga kababayang OFW po?
This is not the first time na I'll be doing a movie, no, na OFW. Yung anak, di ba, OFW yun. So, ang maganda lang dito, ipapakita kung anong klaseng buhay meron din ng mga ilan sa mga OFWs natin, no, abroad. Like in my case, a little, bigyan ko ng konti lang. Yung alam lang ng let's say OFW siya, alam ba ng mga pamilya, yung pinaghihirapan ng nagpapakahirap doon na OFW ay ginagasta ng tama? Minsan nagpapakahirap hanggang mamatay na sila doon sa hirap ng pagtatrabaho, pero hindi alam kung paano, pag binigay ang pera, alam paano alagaan at gamitin yung pera na pinaghirapan ng isang OFW. So in this movie, papakita rin yun. You know, na kung minsan pinaghirapan na, tapos yung pamilya, niloloko pa sila. You know, and it's happening. And it's happening, let's face it. Kaya, papasukan ko doon ng politika. Kaya nung governor ako, isa sa project ko noon, if I remember right, is how to educate yung mga pamilya na may mga OFWs na pamilya abroad. How to take care and how to make use of their money na pinadadala ng kanilang mga kamag-anak o ng magulang. So alam niyo ba kung saan i-invest yan? Alam niyo paano gagamitin ang tama yan? They have to be guided. So, kasi nangyayari din na may mga naloloko, pinaghirapan pero winaldas yung pera, which is nangyayari sa mga OFWs. And I think you will see that in this film. You will see that in this film.
Sir Boyet?
I was very particular about yung characters, and both of them OFW silang dalawa eh. So I was very particular doon sa kailangan magkaroon ng konting kaalaman, konting hindi naman mahaba. I mean, you know, yung situation namin as OFWs working in Japan, and you know, like one of the conversation was that, and then her situation was that, my situation was another story about being there, OFW, and my wife, whatever. Sorry, Ma'am Reggie. But yun na nga, yun yung situation, and it's not about it's not about, infidelity stuff or nothing. Very clean ang slate namin dalawa. Yung romance, yung romantic angle mo sa amin is clean slate. But may problema tungkol dun sa status namin as OFWs.
Sir, Len, ano ka sa isa?
Dudugtungan ko lang kasi kanina nung pinagsalitaan ko, nakakabahan ako, hindi ko nasabi lahat. To our producers, si Ma'am Rowena Jumanji and Mr. Rajan Gidwani, and to Ms. Vilma Santos and Mr. Christopher De Leon, nagibuhay ko na po itong OFW ng ilang taon na. Sila na yung pamilya ko. I'd like to tell you na ito po will not just extend to a movie that will definitely be a hit. It will have some very profound effects sa ating po mga OFWs. Thank you very much, Ms. Vilma Santos, Christopher De Leon, for sharing your irreplaceable talent. Totoo yan. I speak on behalf of the OFWs. Kung napapansin niyo po, ang kadalasang balita, lagi na lang malungkot, masaklap. Nung dumating ako sa OWA, nahirapan akong ipaliwanag na ang sagot sa lungkot ay saya. Kasi kadalasan pag ang sinasagot, very technical, it's really a big challenge for me to explain to them na itong kagaya ng When I Met You in Tokyo, at maraming salamat at binuo niyo po ito, maniwala po kayo. Hindi lang ito sa showing, hindi lang ito sa awards, mahabang taon ang itutulong itong gagawin ninyong proyekto for the OFWs. Maniwala po kayo. So on their behalf, I would like to profoundly say thank you so much. Thank you. Malaking tulong po.
Can I add to that, Arnel? We will have some specific, very, very short, very fast, but impactful, specific lines regarding the situation of the OFWs, and our situation there, comparing our situation there. Like one of the romantic scenes, pinag-usapan yung while walking in the park, pinag-usapan, anong ba niya? So very, hindi hard sell. It's not going to be hard sell, but we're going to talk about it. I had to make sure that would be in the movie.
Thank you po, thank you. Thank you, Sir Ernel. Thank you po. Our next question will come from Ms. Tessa Ariola from Manila Times.
Good afternoon po. Hello, Ate V.
Hi, Miss Tessa.
Hello po, Ate V, and hello, Brother Bo. As you were saying po, si Ate V nga, since coming back to show business, lahat po may advocacy talaga, hindi niya maiwasan. But in saying that, Ate V, and knowing Brother Bo for such a long time, knowing his heart kung paano siya, did you ever ask him, baka bagay ka rin namang sumali sa akin dito sa politika to do, more good for more people tulad ko ng ginagawa niyo?
Pumasok naman din si Yedko, di ba? Pumasok na rin si Yedko, oo. Naging board member, and then naging board member, Yun lang ba? Board member, si Yedko. Nung governor ako sa Batangas, kaya nagkakausap kami, miyembro siya ng legislative, ako siyempre yung executive, and isa sa mga programa namin na programa ko noon, that time, ay sinusuportahan ng sanggunian. At si Yatbo ang nandoon. So, malinaw na yun yung pangangailangan ng mga kababayan natin. Kaya si Yatbo, sanay din magsilbi. Alam din niya yung mga priority programs na kailangan ng mga Pilipino. He's aware of that. Kasi pag nasa gobyerno ka, talagang wala kang haharapin kundi ano yung pangangailangan ng mga kababayan mo. And at the same time, aayusin mo yung priorities. Ano yung uunahin natin? So yan, isa sa malaking problema OFWs. At that time, malaking suporta namin dyan. nung governor ako, well supported na sanggunian, nakasama si Ed.
Yes, pero hiningi ho ulit kayo ng showbiz. So I suppose you had to keep on going sa showbiz naman, Brother Bo. Yung isang tanong naman po namin, because as always, kilig pa rin po kaming lahat. You are both legends in the industry separately, but as you know, a love team, ibang klase rin po. Yung pagka-perfect po ng tambalan ninyo. Tanong lang po namin, alam namin, you know, in our fabulous ages now, lahat pwede nang pag-usapan, hindi na ho kayo magugulat sa tanong. But did you ever actually fall in love with each other?
Can I add to
The previous one she
politically
said. Oh yes, please, yes.
Conversation? Yeah, I was a board member. I was the senior board member in Batangas. And yung pagkakaibigan namin, the first thing she said, the first thing the governor said, yet, sabi niya, kailangan natin ng environmental code for the province of Batangas. Before I finished my term, we were able to finish the first environmental code of the province of Batangas. So, after that, umalis na ako.
Yes. Batasyon, ordinansa, batasyon sa
Ordinansa.
local. Oo.
That was the first.
Nasa
and-
lila.
Yeah.
Siya po.
Signed by
Signed by
the governor.
Yes. Ikaw, kayo naman ngayon, director naman kayo ni Gov. So, every so often, anyway, yung pong tanong lang po namin mga Marites, kung po bang may time, medyo nadala ho kayo sa characters na and fell in love with each other. Although we know naman po ang inyong mga respective others, kayo po ba na nakilig ng konti sa pagkakilig namin sa inyo, naramdaman nyo rin po ba?
Pagkabinatan.
Nung binata't dalaga pa ho kayo. Sa tag-ulan, tag-araw daw po. In the movie Tag-ulan, Tag-araw, meron ho bang naganap? wala pong spark na kakaiba.
She was extremely beautiful. And she's extremely beautiful.
May data.
Who wouldn't fall
Pwede bang
for her?
personal house?
No. But, yeah. No, crush ng bayan yun. Crush ng bayan, di ba? But, of course, iba yung nangyayari sa buhay.
Okay. Yes.
So,
I get it.
we remained as very, very good friends and partners. No, pag may problema, takbo siya sa akin, may problema, takbo sa kanya. But thing is, it's just like that.
Iba naman ho yung friendship
May
na
re-replyan lang kasi
nabuo ninyo, no?
sa
Palagay ko, it's the relation that we had, or we have, is more of respect. Nauwi kami sa respeto sa isa't isa. Platonic. What happened with us, nauwi sa respeto, and then it became a platonic kind of love, respect for each other. Love in a way that even may sarili siyang pamilya, meron akong pamilya ko, the respect is always there. I want his life to be good. I want his life with the family to be good, and vice versa. Sila din, he cares sa buhay ko din na magkaroon ng isang magandang pamilya, maayos ang mga anak, yung ganon. So, the care is there. So, it's more...
Kumare ka.
Oo, inaanak ko yung panganay niya. So, it's more of yung respect na nauwi kami more on sa platonic kind of love and respect. We honor, we honor each other.
Thank you po for answering our nosy question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Tessa from Manila Times. Before we proceed to our last question, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Joed Serrano from Godfather Productions. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Okay, our last and killer question will come from Natalie Tomada, editor of Philippine Star.